Good morning, everybody. I'm Rex Thompson. It's Tuesday, and we're watching the latest on the severe weather threat that's coming into the area later on this afternoon and evening. So the alert day is now afternoon and evening here in the Pine Belt. So let's get to it and show you what's going on. We're under a number 3 level. That's out of 5. 3 is pretty high. So we're going to definitely watch for the possibility of several strong tornadoes in the area between 4 and about 8 p.m. this evening. That's what the timeline looks like to me at this point. It's speeded up a little bit, so it'll be between 4 and about 8 p.m. It'll get to the river probably around 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon, the Mississippi River, then move east towards us. And the worst of it will be between 4 and about 8 p.m. for the Pine Belt. Again, we're expecting 1 or 2 possibly strong tornadoes. Also, a squall line capable of producing 70-mile-per-hour plus winds could be accompanying that, along with embedded tornadoes in that as well. Also, the possibility of very high winds, small hail, and the tornado threat is low to medium this afternoon, especially between 4 and about 8 p.m. So take this very seriously. Again, on the scale from 1 to 5, the number 1 being the green color, number 5 being the pink or extreme color. We're number 3, so that's pretty high. So we got to be concerned about this and take this very, very carefully and seriously. So severe weather is likely later on this afternoon into the evening hours. Tornadoes are possible. Damaging wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour. Threats should end around between 8 and 9. I'll give it to be at least 9 o'clock. Should be getting into Alabama by about 9 or 10, and that means our severe weather threat will be over at that point. So keep that in mind as well. There are several ways you can keep up with things. First of all, make sure you download our WDAM weather app on your iPhone or your Android devices. And make sure your weather radio has batteries in it that work. Brand new batteries always help. You never know, you could lose power, but your weather radio will still give you the warnings because it's battery operated, so it doesn't need electricity, so that'd be great. So make sure that's all working and running fine as well. So moving on to the forecast. This is a computer forecast model. This is 4:30. We have scattered thunderstorms basically from Bay Springs to Collins to Columbia, Poplarville, down toward Tylertown. Now, this is obviously a computer model. It won't be exactly what this looks like at 4:30, but this will give you an idea. The only thing I'm concerned about are these individual cells out ahead of the main line. Let me see if I can draw this in here for you right quick. These little small things like this right here. These are what we call could develop into supercells like these right here. The main line will be back here like this. So that's what we're watching for. So this is approximately, let's see now what time it is here. Let me get rid of all this mess right here right quick. Won't take but a second. And here we go. And get rid of that right there. All right, so this is about 7 o'clock. This shows the actual line of thunderstorms through the Pine Belt, basically from Waynesboro, Bay Springs, Laurel, Hattiesburg, New Augusta, Lucedale, Poplarville, and toward the coast. That is about 7 o'clock. This is brand new information, updated information for you. Now we'll speed this up to about 8 o'clock. You see us now getting into Alabama and leaving us alone, which is certainly some great news. Hopefully it won't be as bad over there as it could be for us, but hopefully it won't be bad for us either. We're just warning for the possibility that we could have some severe weather in the area later on this afternoon. But basically this is by 8 o'clock. Practically everything's out of Mississippi and certainly out of our viewing area at 8 o'clock. And look at this, 9 o'clock. It's already well into Alabama, and we're done with it. Our weather's going to dry up and be kind of cool after this moves on through. So here are the current wind speeds. These are going to be very important. Besides the winds created by the severe thunderstorm and the squall line associated with that, these are going to be southeast winds today, and they're going to increase as the daylight increases over us. So as the sun gets higher in the sky, it's going to translate down to very strong wind speeds at the surface. We're forecasting anywhere from 10 to 15 up to 45 mile per hour winds later on this afternoon here in the Pine Belt. That alone will bring down small branches and trees That's not even thunderstorm related. That's just pure wind blowing out of the southeast. So it's going to be a very breezy day here in the Pine Belt. So keep that in mind for sure. All right, here we'll take a look at your commute forecast. I think we may have 1 or 2 thunderstorms in western portions of the Pine Belt at 4 o'clock. By 5 and 6, it'll be certainly in the Pine Belt, about a 90% chance, and some of these likely will be severe. So keep that in mind, and not a worse time for that to happen, because obviously that is when people are going home from work and school. So let me draw the front in here right quick, if I can do that. The front itself is just back in this area right here. And that's to the, let me draw this back here one more time. This is live TV. Give me a little quick second here. Front's about right in here, right there. And there's a warm front that actually kind of snakes down from it like this towards Louisiana like that. So that's what we're watching for too as well. That warm front is going to lift up to the north and east of us like that, and that's going to put us in that destabilized weather that you see between the cold front here and the warm front there. There's already a bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings out and a tornado watch. Let me get rid of all this stuff, and I'll show you exactly what's going on here too as well. Let me operate this thing. This is on the fly, y'all. This is live. Give me just 1 second. All right, there we go. Now, that is a tornado watch in effect. Basically, it extends from, let me get all the sweeping radar off here right quick. All right, there we go. There's a tornado watch in effect from the Mississippi River north of Vicksburg over to Shreveport, all the way down to just north of Lake Charles. That's a big area of a tornado watch. That's not a tornado warning. There is a tornado. There's 2 tornado warnings in it. You can see them flashing red on your screen right there. But that is a big area tornado watch, and I'm sure we'll be put on a tornado watch later on this morning into the afternoon as well. We'll put the rain back on it. You can clearly see what's headed towards Mississippi later today and into this evening. So again, first alert weather day has been declared for this afternoon and evening. I think again, the main time frame is now between 4 o'clock, that's in the western portions of the Pine Belt, and about 8 o'clock, that's the eastern portions. So somewhere between 4 and 8, we're going to get the line of showers and storms and the possibility of 1 or 2 tornadoes in here. Some of those tornadoes could potentially be on the strong side. I'm not saying that anybody's going to get a tornado today. I'm not saying that at all, but the ingredients are certainly there. So that's why you've got to be on the lookout for what happens later on this afternoon and early this evening here in the Pine Belt. And again, I would like to tell you, severe weather is likely, again, this afternoon and this evening, and tornadoes are looking quite possible. Damaging wind gusts, these are thunderstorm winds associated with the squall line, plus we got those additional winds coming in today, just created by the southeasterly wind flow, which could damage some stuff as well. But the entire threat should be out here by 9 o'clock, maybe even 8 o'clock, but I'll say give it to 9 for the heck of it. Okay, here again, download our WDAM First Alert Weather app on your iPhone or your Android devices, and make sure you have battery backup for your weather radios. That's very important, because again, if you lose power, you'll still have ways to get warnings from the National Weather Service. They'll issue them on their weather radios, and you can get them, and you won't even have to have your system plugged in case you've lost power in the area. You can still get the warning. So let's get on and get in with the forecast right quick. We're going to go severe thunderstorms this afternoon and evening, about a 90% chance. Today's high around 75. Wind southeast at 15 up to 45 miles per hour is in the forecast for later on this afternoon, so don't be surprised. It's a very windy day out there, and that's before even the line of thunderstorms gets here, so keep that in mind. And that could cause some power outages well advanced to the cold front. Now tonight, the severe weather threat ends. It's cooler, about a 40% chance early in the evening, then we'll go down to practically nothing. Low tonight about 50, winds west at 15 to 25 miles per hour. And it will be cooler. And then tomorrow, boom, look at that, sunny skies, breezy, a high of 65, and the winds west at 15 to 30. This is going to be a very windy system. You've heard of the expression, March came in like a lion. Well, it's going to come in like a windy lion this time. And so let's move on to the 7-day forecast, and this shows you exactly what's. We are under that first alert weather alert deal, and this afternoon it's going to be very breezy, high around 75. Potential for tornadoes are certainly there. And then by tonight, that's all over with. It's in Alabama. Our low will be around 50. Wednesday is looking cooler with a high of 65. We go down to 38 degrees by Thursday morning and around 66 degrees on Thursday. And then 43 degrees by Friday morning, around 75 degrees on Friday. Now, it will become cloudy on Friday. We have yet another system coming through on Saturday. At this point, we don't think it's going to be severe, but we're still monitoring it. We got plenty of time to watch that, but that will be a very quick moving system, like to this evening system will be a quick moving one as well. Saturday's high around 75. Then that system moves on through. We drop down around 48 degrees by Sunday morning and around 65 degrees Sunday afternoon under mostly sunny skies, and then mostly sunny on Monday with a high of 72 after a morning low of 40. So that's going to wrap it up for me for this particular Facebook Live thing, and I hope you are well informed by it and got some good information in about 2 hours with a brand new update.